Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball to fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
Here's Colton Wong now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
That is third. The first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Cardinals. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Alex Reyes will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Oh, Alex Reyes, one of the big arms, young up-and-coming arms in the game of baseball. Great fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Powerhouse slider, and I mean a true slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you can see why. When you watch this guy pitch, you'll know early on. If you see a lot of swings and misses early, Alex Reyes could be in for a really strong night.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Reyes has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. And now Bryce Harper, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Matt Carpenter. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Skied into straightaway right. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
That is good. Good job.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. You can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the end.
For the Phillies.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Martinez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's got that average up over 340 now. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco.
Nope, that's
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Battle set. The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Andrew Romine, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
He's
On
out.
the first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. LeMahieu shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting up. The pitcher, Alex Reyes.
Into the box, Alex Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just...
And he will get there to make the running play. Standing in now, Aaron Nola. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Fastball right back to the mound.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, this whole crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now back.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bader has it in his tracks. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Phillies leave a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 1. Martinez hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wall, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Martinez on at first, nobody out. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
2-1.
2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter at this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Juan Nicasio answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Now pitching for number 12.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. In now, Paul DeJong. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You know, I think this is a big...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Franco is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone, a home run. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed thus far. Hit on the ground to third. But that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. LeMahieu, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Andrew Romine. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ozuna is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base. Stepping in now, Juan Nicasio. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Juan is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Into the box, Trey Turner. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Phillies 1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy. Early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Standing in now, Jose Martinez. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
I got the count 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cardinals. In now, Billy Hamilton. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batter, right fielder. Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bader sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batter, the first baseman, Rhys.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 5 innings complete. St. Louis is out in front, 4-1.
Leading off for St. Louis, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Count even at 2-2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Matt Carpenter waits on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitters are aboard to start the 6th. Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. Turner will settle under it to make the play for the 1st out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. In now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. A ball and 2 strikes. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Still 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from first. And
simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Molina.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind an account when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Into the box, JT Realmuto. As he sends it on the ground to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice 8.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Edelbray Ramos comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Cardinals, the pitcher, Alex Reyes.
In now, Alex Reyes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Jose Martinez waits on deck. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back.
Into the box, Jose Martinez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Line towards center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Anthony Rizzo is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He'll come in hitting .335 on the year. 14 homers and 47 RBIs. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The lefty, number 7.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy.
Standing in now, Billy Hamilton. And he puts it on the ground to second. Wong is there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrel. Popped straight up, and no one will track it down. The Phillies came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
2-2, here it is. Lifted in the air out to left field. Turner's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
In now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Kimbrel's ready. 2-1 on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Franco. And the off-balance throw is right there for the... Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The catcher, JT.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Swing and he pops him up. Wong onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. In now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home.
Oh, that's
good waste pitch, 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the flag. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1-1 to count. Bouncer up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Standing in now, Harrison Bader. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They lead it 6-1. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Line to the right side. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Third baseman.
In now, Andrew Romine. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. A ball and no strikes. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Philly down to their last strike. Hit hard towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, as a pitcher, Bureau, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, and so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. Now the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on the second for the force, and the ball